guys, and welcome to this live launch. This is our biggest project ever.
Ever. In 33 years of AlakazamMagicUK, Magic, this is the biggest project ever. And I tell you what, it deserves to be. It's phenomenal. The work, the time that Craig has put into this, and the quality of the props that you get is just sublime, honestly. And we've had nothing, because we did actually do kind of a pre-release of this at Magic Live, and the response we've had from that has just been absolutely incredible. Honestly, I'm so excited for you guys to see this, seriously.
So on tonight's live launch, you are going to see a lot of live performances using this set. You can also ask any questions. And I do want to say, if anyone did pick this up from us at Magic Live, you would have been told that half the tutorial was available, which was over 4 hours worth. Just to let you know, the second half, which is almost 4 hours, is now in your account, or should be in your account. So you've now got the full 8+ hours worth of video tutorial for this amazing set. Now
go on, you go.
I know a lot of you have got questions about this set, and people have got the Mirage set or the Apparition. Do I get it to match my Mirage, my Apparition? We're going to go into all of that, and we're going to talk about the sets and the coins, and you can ask any questions like that. At about 7:15, we are going to drop the trailer. That will be the premiere of the trailer for the Nightshade set. And then after that, we've got a few live performances, and we got some video performances that Craig and Nemid filmed while Craig was performing out and about. And you will be able to purchase your Nightshade during and after the trailer. Now, I'm going to say this. We have less than $100 size Nightshades in stock, and we have about 150 $half Nightshades in stock. We have been promised that we're going to get another small batch of dollars next week, and then every couple of weeks after that we'll get another small batch. So if you're lucky, if you want a $1 one, you may be able to grab one from this batch. So I wouldn't hang about if I was you, because I think they're going to sell really quick. And I will just say one more thing before I hand it over to you. There's one routine on this set. 4 versions of it, which I paid £450 for one version, and that's all I can do with that set of coins. Whereas this has got 4 versions, all of them better than the version I do.
That's true.
And you get loads more. So value for money is incredible.
Now, I just want to say as well, if this is your first time joining us for an Alakazam live launch, then welcome along. If you are a returning live launchee, then obviously welcome back. Pleasure to have you here. Let us know in the chat if this is your first time. Let us know in the chat if you have been to one before. Just to give you a quick sort of rundown how it works. Like Dad said, at 7:15, we'll drop the trailer. That is when the product will then be live, okay? You can then head onto the site. If you want to pick it up, you can pick it up. Obviously, if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, ask your questions below. We will answer them. And yeah, I mean, there's nothing else really to say. It is released as well. It's not pre-release, which means it's released tonight at 7:15. So when we go into the shop tomorrow morning, we will start to be sending them out. We'll try and get as many sent out as possible here in England and in America. We'll try and get as many sent out as possible, pretty much. But yeah, without further ado, shall we introduce the man?
Yes, the legend.
Myth, the legend. Go for it.
Mr. Craig Petty.
Hello, and welcome to the live launch of the Nightshade coin set. And guys, I could not be more excited. This is going to be wonderful. Look, you all know me by now. I am an open book. If you have any questions at all, whatever they are, I'm here to answer them. I'm going to be showing you some routines. I want you guys to make sure that you're making the right decision if you decide to pick it up. It's obviously your decision, and I want to try and help you 100% to guide you and, you know, make sure that you're making the right decision if you decide to pick it up or not. But, you know, this is the 3rd set in the Elite coin range. We started off with the Mirage coin set, probably a year ago now, maybe, no, more than that probably.
No, I think it was a year ago because it was supposed to be released this time last year and we missed it. We didn't have the packaging.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, I mean, the Mirage coin set came first, phenomenally. If you remember the Mirage coin set, it was selling out. Like batch 1 sold out, batch 2 sold out, batch 3 sold out, and then Apparition came out, and that did exactly the same thing. And what's nice about this is all of these coin sets are different.
Yeah.
I have to be honest. I would say that out of all the 3 of them, the Nightshade is my favorite. I originally bought out a version of the Nightshade coin set about 15, 16 years ago. And it just was available in $half size. It came with 5 routines and that's it. And what you're going to see on this project is what happens when you spend 15 years working on one thing. Because in the last 15 years, the stuff that I've developed with this is crazy. And there's versions of classic routines, but there's also plots that you couldn't possibly even accomplish unless you actually used the Nightshade coin set. And the coins are made by Roy Coopers to our specification. They are absolutely beautiful. There's live performances of every routine. We've got above and beyond to deliver what I think is the best coin set ever made.
Yeah.
The versatility with the set, I mean, the difference in routines that you can do are just phenomenal. And at Houdini's, I mean, we filmed Craig performing this at Houdini's loads, and you could quite easily go out to a group. If you're doing walk around or tables or anything like that, you could literally go out to a group and just perform material you learn from this, and they will still go away satisfied with how much magic they've seen.
Yeah,
it's phenomenal.
100%.
and you could routine it all together, so it can be in your pocket, and you can go into one of 15 or 20 routines. You could literally just have this in your, and I know because I've done this. You could have this in your pocket and nothing else. You could go out with nothing else but Nightshade in your pocket and do a 2-3 hour walk around gig, do different routines to almost every single group.
It's phenomenal.
And just, not run out of material.
And mentalism, you can do mentalism stuff with it. It blows my mind what is included with this. When I think back to the filming day, it's not even just coin tricks, the stuff on there is insane.
There's a great Karan's medallion type plot. I just want to say that there's a couple of things coming in. So a friend of ours, Paul Morley, said, "Do I need to have the Mirage or the Apparition to buy Nightshade?" It's a total standalone coin set. Now the reason we're talking about the Mirage and the Apparition is because obviously we're doing the coins in the same denomination or the same coins, $half and dollars, which means if you own the Mirage, it will be easy to switch out gimmicks undetected and switch in. So you can now extend whatever your performance. Now, the great thing about this, and it isn't like we've released the Mirage and now we're releasing exactly the same thing. These things are completely different. The effects you can perform with Nightshade, you cannot perform with Mirage and vice versa.
Yeah.
That it's just not possible. This is a completely different set that's opening up a completely different avenue of coin magic. There was another comment that just said, will it be available in UK currency? Unfortunately, we haven't got the coins really.
It wouldn't work in UK currency. It really wouldn't work. It wouldn't do what it needs to do.
So the coins included with this are beautiful as
well. And all honesty with you, I love performing with American coins because a lot of the times I'm performing, I'll produce the coins. So if I can produce coins, I can produce them in absolutely any denomination I want them to. And if I'm just taking them out of my pocket to show somebody, I find it creates more intrigue if you say, "Hey, this is an American silver dollar. Have a look at this." And then they look at it, and then you go, "Well, let me explain why I'm using this." And then the other thing is obviously American coins, whether it's a $half or a dollar, they're more visible. They catch the light better.
Exactly.
When you're gigging in a dark environment, it looks those coins look better.
And I would much rather perform with larger coins that's easier for them to see than perform with UK currency, knowing that my spectator knows what they are. I think from a magician point of view and spectator point of view, they're going to get a better effect seeing the actual coins go from one hand to another, rather than just thinking I need to use UK coins.
Yeah, absolutely right. And that was one of my questions to Craig yesterday. about the free fly. And I said to Craig, can you show me it with the $half? And he performed a free fly with the $half. And it was very visible. I could clearly see what was going on. That was my fear, that they were too small, and they weren't. I will say this, and I'm not saying this as a sales pitch or anything, but I actually picked up both for myself because I'm using the $half Mirage a lot. I've got both sets of the Mirage, but I'm using the $half Mirage a lot. So I want a $half Nightshade because that will, even if I just add in throw coins, in my opinion, one of the best coins across I've ever seen.
You both done it in the shop a second ago. It was brilliant. Both of them literally done it. It's so good.
It's brilliant. So even to add that to after I've done the reverse matrix or the coin box routine with the Mirage set, to add that in after it is brilliant. And I've got the dollar one because I want to learn the free fly with the big dollar version because that's what I'm used to doing free fly with. Yeah. So I have picked up both, and don't feel we're not doing that. We're not doing that selfish thing that Apple does where we say only one per customer. If you want to buy two, go for it.
Yeah, we are nice like that.
Yeah, we're very good like that.
Also, here's another one, just quickly. I speak to Warren on the phone the other day. He says, which two slides are used the most in the routines, just to help him understand what size to get?
Which two slides use the
most? The routines I love. Easily doable with dollar size.
It's difficult to say, to be honest, Warren, and the reason is the main slides that are used in the routines are slides that I've created specifically for this set. It's not like I could say you use a French drop. A lot of the routines use slides that are designed specifically to be done with the gimmicks that you get with this set. What I will say is a lot of the routines with Nightshade happen up here. Which makes it perfect for banquet, which makes it perfect for sort of walk around. A lot of the routines happen up here. So because of this, and anybody who works with coins will know, you're not really using classic palm, you're using finger palm. The coins are finger palmed an awful lot. There are some routines that use classic palm, but even when they do use classic palm, I give you alternatives. Now, some of the routines are done from a walk around point of view, so they're kind of more done in the hands. And there are routines that require a table, but they're very few and far between. I'd say predominantly a lot of the routines take place up here. So because of that, finger palm is something that's used an awful lot, if that kind of answers the question. But I can't think of one slide. I can tell you a slide that's used an awful lot, but it wouldn't make any sense to you because it's a slide that's been created specifically for use with the gimmicks.
I think the big problem that people have got is they're worried there's going to be a classic in there.
No. Although I do use classic palm, I don't. A lot of my work, if you watch my work, if you go look at the coin academies, I don't use classic palm actually that much.
No.
And
it's hardly used at all in this, if ever.
Yeah, you don't need classic palm. Finger palm is the way to go with a lot of these routines. In fact, the 4 routines that I was doing I did a little set of 4 routines. I'm just thinking none of them use classic palm. So yeah, you don't need to use classic palm at all.
No. Just want to say, Pseudo Magician said, will you be producing this in 64 halves? We've got no plan as a release, but if anyone wants any of these amazing coin sets in a specific coin, we can custom make them for you. I've got a Mirage set in 64 halves. I know Craig's got one in Liberties. So we can make them in anything as one-offs, so you just have to get in touch. And if Pseudo Magician is the one that introduced me to the 64 halves, he's now made me want everything in 64 halves.
64s are great.
Which is getting very expensive, I will say.
Legend though. Right, I believe we've got 1 minute until the trailer. So I think, if you haven't done already, please leave a like on the video. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, do you want to answer Wayne there as well?
Right, so Wayne says, Craig.
Yeah.
This isn't our Wayne, this is another Wayne. Is this a good starter for someone new to coins?
Yeah, because this is a little bit like the Mirage in that there are routines that are probably close to self-working, like the throw coins that you just talked about, Pete, are very easy to do. And then there's routines at every difficulty level. And through the 8 hours of tutorial, I talk about how you can actually progress from the easier routines to the more difficult routines. I talk about how you can routine the coins together to create a coin act, how to create different coin acts. So it's more than really just a bunch of tricks that have been put on the video. It's how to go from kind of a noob to an expert with coin magic, and the gimmicks just help you get there a lot quicker. Now, we took that approach with Mirage as well, which is why Mirage was so popular. But with this, a lot of the routines have been taken up here as opposed to being down on the table. So if you want to learn how to do coin magic and you want to do it in a kind of a no-table environment, then this is absolutely a set to get if you're brand new to coins, 100%.
Yeah, yeah. And I would say if you are a newbie, check out this and check out the Mirage.
Yeah.
Because, you know...
I've never seen you practice a trick. Or just play with a trick as much as I've seen you play with Mirage.
I'm always playing with
life.
the Mirage coin set.
Yeah.
Literally every day. And I'm not a coin magician. I'd never had any...
It's going to get to a point
interest.
soon, Pete, where you can't say you're not a coin magician with the amount of coin magic you're learning. Soon you're going to be, you know...
Mate, you just banged out throw coins in there, unbelievably.
Yeah.
Right, it's time, Craig. We're going to bring you up full screen. You're going to have to introduce the trailer
I can do that.
for the biggest ever release. Go for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I am super excited to bring to you the biggest project that AlakazamMagicUK have ever produced, the most exciting project that I have ever been involved in, and something I am incredibly proud of, and something I cannot wait to see in the hands of magicians all over the world. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Nightshade coin set. Can you blow on the coin? Watch the coin. Say go.
Go.
Did you see it go? It's back on the table, Cap. I want to welcome you to the Nightshade project. In 2022, I released the Mirage coin set, and it was incredibly successful. Then in 2023, I brought out the Apparition coin set, which literally set a sales record at Alakazam and sold out in 2 hours. What is the Nightshade project? It is the most in-depth coin set that I have ever released. You're going to get custom gaffs created by Roy Coopers. The quality is second to none. This project is hours long. There are over 33 routines, and it opens the doors to every single classic coin routine you have ever imagined. Now imagine that you could do every single one of those routines with one coin set. We have got these coin sets available in both $half and dollar size. This is a coin set designed to work in the real world. Do you have a good imagination?
I think so.
Good. Here's what we're going to try and do. I'm going to try and tap into your imagination. I'm going to try and make a coin appear. Not just any coin, but a silver American dollar.
Oh, lovely.
The largest coin in circulation today. Now, it involves taking a piece of nothing. Now, you can't see that nothing. There's nothing to see unless you use your imagination. You see, if I take that piece of nothing and rub, I can actually, I can turn it into a coin. Now, that's a silver dollar, right? That's a big coin. I want to see there's nothing else in my hand, because I'm going to try and do this again. If I take another piece of nothing, you can't see it there, there's nothing to see. But if I go up and down like this fast enough, I can create the illusion that the second coin appears right there. Tips of the fingers. Now that's one, that's two. All good things come in threes. I'm going to do this one more time. Watch. 1, 2. Can you see that one there?
I can't.
Maybe if I go up and down a little bit, now you can see it, right?
Great.
So now I've got the 3 coins, now I can do the trick. And there's a rule in magic, never tell the audience what you're going to do. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make the 3 coins jump from the tips of the fingers over here to the tips of the fingers over here. They're going to jump from over here over to here. You're going to see them vanish from here. You're going to see them appear over here, and at no points will they leave your point of view. So watch. You see the 3 coins?
Yeah.
Now if I do this, do you know what that's called? It's called turning your hand over.
Right, okay.
If you do it fast enough, you can create the illusion that the first coin jumps. Your eyes just literally popped out your head right there. That's cool, that's cool. We'll do it again. How many over here?
2.
2. How many over here?
1.
If I go up and down fast enough, it distorts reality. If I go up and down fast enough, you can really believe.
Incredible.
Last one. Slow motion. From here to here. Are you ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3. That's slow motion. It's not very impressive. Slow motion. Full speed looks like this. It's more impressive.
Wow.
You combine the motions, you get the last one up in the air. Hang on. There it is. That's 1, 2, 3. Now here's the thing. I've made them appear, haven't I?
Yeah.
I've made them appear. I've made them jump from one place to another. I'm going to try and finish off by making these coins disappear. Do you see the 3 coins?
I see the 3 coins.
Now, if I take 2 of them and put 2 of them on the table, you know to focus on this one right here.
Yeah.
If I snap my fingers, the first one goes.
Oh my god, it can't be up your sleeves or anything.
I know. Let's do it again. 2 coins left. Right, do you see the 2 coins?
Yes.
This time I'm going to put my hand in my pocket, so I'll do it one-handed. Watch the 2 coins. All you have to do is say go.
Go.
Any questions? Are you following? Are you making any sense at all?
I mean, I'm just shocked where it's gone.
Last one's the hardest one, and the reason is if I take it and put it over there, it jumps over there. If I take it and put it over there, it jumps down there. If I take it and touch it to this elbow, it comes out this elbow. If I hang it over there, it goes right there behind your elbow.
Whoa.
If I take it and put it on the table, it looks like it's invisible. It's not, it's still there. You can't see it until I blow. It comes back again. Following this? Can you blow on the coin? Watch the coin. Say go.
Go.
Did you see it go? It's back on the table, Cap.
My name's Craig Petty, and I am proud, on behalf of Alakazam, to bring to you the Nightshade Project.
Holy moly.
Honestly, it's amazing. It really is amazing. And that's only the tip of the iceberg. I mean, that's one routine you watch there. Bearing in mind you're getting 30 plus routines, plus you're getting that academy next year.
Yeah.
And plus there's no doubt going to be bonus videos added. I know Chris James has already come up with a little tweak on the hopping halves routine. That's the other thing, you can do hopping halves with this.
You can do hopping halves, but the coins can be examinable at the beginning.
Yeah.
Because you're not using a shell. So you can imagine doing hopping halves where you hand the copper and the silver coin out to it for examination, and then you do hopping halves, and at the end it's all reset.
Mm-hmm. It's honestly, it's phenomenal. Now I just want to give a few shout outs. A few people have managed to grab the dollar size. So again, like I said, these are released now. It's on the website. If you head onto our site, you'll see a big banner. Just click on the button that says get yours here, and then it'll take you straight to the product. I just want to say a few shout outs. A few of you picked up both versions as well. So I know some of you have got Mirage in $half size, and like you said, I mean, a lot of these routines, and it's the same with Mirage. Some are better, well, not better in dollar, but some are better in dollar. Yeah.
I like free.
Some are better in $half, isn't it?
Yeah.
But the good thing is the sets are just incredible, you know. And I just want to give a shout out, Ben, Callum, Walter, Colin, Ed. Big shout out to every single one of you. Greg picked up both versions, as well as both versions of Christmas cards, which is a great Christmas effect. Again, by that man over there. For Christmas. So a big shout out to every single one of you who picked it up. And remember, this is released now. So tomorrow we'll be sending these out as fast as we can, getting them sent out to you. And they come in these lovely boxes. We haven't even shown the packaging yet. Look at these. So this is the dollar version, $half version. The gimmicks you get are all handmade by Roy Coopers. Every single one, whether it be dollar or $half, all made by Roy Coopers. So the quality is just phenomenal. But I think some guys, if you do have any questions, let us know. But some guys would like to see a performance as well.
Yes, there was just a question here from Screencaster. who I believe may have picked it up at Magic Live. Yes, the extra videos are now in your AlakazamMagicUK account, so you can go and watch them.
Just with your registration code, go on AlakazamMagicUK, click in your account and click redeem, type in the code on the business card that come with it, click instructions, hit proceed or whatever the button is, and then it'll put them in your account if you need to do that.
Right, so we've got Graham says, hi gents, will the dollar size come with the English penny as in the Mirage? The sets, as with the Mirage, come with everything you need. I think there's one routine that uses some Chinese coins, but you don't receive those with it, but they can be sort of substituted for any other coins you have if you haven't got Chinese. But the set itself comes with...
So with the $half, you get more coins in this, but they are Old English penny and $half. Okay, so they're the coins you get with that. Again, whether you get $half in this and you've got $half Mirage, the coins will be the same. Obviously the gimmicks are different, but the coins were the same. So in the $half Mirage, you've got Old English pennies and you've got $half. In the dollar size, you've got the beautiful copper rounds. They look incredible. And you've obviously got the Eisenhower dollars, exactly the same as the Nightshade. So obviously the gimmicks are different, but it's the same looking coin, so they're great to interchange. But yeah, so the $half set, I can show you guys actually what you get inside the box. Let me just put it back. Lovely jubbly.
Screencaster, I wonder if that's Greg actually, because he said, I am excited to get both to go with the Mirage Extreme and Apparition in the US. Will they be sent soon? They should be sent out tomorrow.
Yeah. So they all come with the carry bag as well. And then you've got, obviously, gimmicks and regular coins in here. So everything you need to perform inside this box. Lovely jubbly. So that's the $half version, and of course the dollar version you also get the carry bag as well, but there you go, that is those coins. So they're the beautiful copper rounds in there. They look incredible.
The Walking Liberty copper rounds are a beautiful coin.
They really
absolutely beautiful.
They look incredible, and I don't know, it's just an absolutely fantastic set, and for the amount and the quantity and quality of the routines in there, it's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. Let's have a look.
Oh, Chris James, he's said, I've had this set for months. Absolutely incredible. Hands down the best set out there.
Thank you, Chris.
Remember, guys, as well, if you do want to, you can split the payment with Klarna on our website if that comes up as an option for you guys at checkout. So you can split it over 3 months, I believe.
But if anybody has any questions, that's what I'm here for. I want to answer all the questions or do whatever people want me to do.
Yeah. Right. Should we see a trick?
Yeah. Shall we watch a trick?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do a trick. Let's do a trick.
Right, Craig.
In fact, you know what? It might be easier if I get somebody up here. We've got Thomas Maloney in the studio. Thomas, bring your chair up and you can...
Do you think that's all right, or is that too much of a tight shot? Do you want me to zoom out a bit?
No, it's fine. Maybe a little bit, just so they can see Thomas okay, and they can see the mat okay. Maybe just a tiny bit out. Just maybe about there. Yeah, that's great.
Let me
go down a little bit.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's perfect. Look at that. That's great. So this is Thomas, everyone. Thomas Maloney. Tom, can I do a trick for you? Would that be okay?
Of course.
So I've got a little bag, and inside this bag there's coins.
Yep.
There's 2 coins in total. There is a silver coin. This is an Eisenhower dollar.
Yep.
And this is a copper round. This is a copper coin. Have a look at them. Check them out. Make sure they're okay. Make sure there's nothing weird about them. Make sure they are what they appear to be, a copper coin and a silver coin. To be honest, it doesn't matter. Are they okay?
Yeah.
Have a look at the bag. It doesn't matter what the coins are, as long as you realise they're copper and the silver. Was the bag okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with the trick, to be perfectly honest. It's just the 2 coins. And if I hold them here, hopefully you can see. I want you to watch very carefully. So over here we have the copper coin, and over here we have the silver coin. Hopefully, I'm trying to do it so the camera can see and you can see. Can everyone see that? There's the copper,
Yeah,
there's the
that.
silver. Right, so this is what's going to happen. I want you to watch really carefully. I'm going to tell you ahead of time, I'm going to make these coins change places.
Okay.
Watch carefully. There's the copper. There's the silver. They're going to change places on 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much.
That's one of the routines.
Yeah, there you go. Years of practice. You don't look too impressed. Let's see if we can make it look a little bit better. Do you see the silver over there?
Yeah.
Did you see the copper over there?
Yeah.
So this would be a bit of a surprise for you when they change magazine. It happens that quickly. Now let me do it again. Do you see the silver there?
Yeah.
If I squeeze, now the silver's over here. If the silver's here, what's over here?
The copper.
You're missing this. That's absolutely fine. If I hold the silver here and the copper here and I hold it at the tips of my fingers, can you see it there?
Yeah.
See, watch the copper change into the silver. If the silver's here, you know the answer. What's down there? You know the answer. You can see the silver here. What's down here?
The copper.
Are you sure? Because that's actually the silver. This is the copper. You know, when you hold it at the tips of the fingers like this, you can see the copper over there. You can see the silver over here. So when I go up and down and I do this, it almost looks like trick photography, like it really does. You see the copper over there, you see the silver over here, you see them jump back. Sometimes people think that this coin over here, the copper always stays on this side. Even if I switch my hands over, the copper always stays on, which is ridiculous, obviously. So we'll make it easier to follow. Look, I'll put the copper coin in my pocket, right? So now we've given separation between the coins. Copper in my pocket, what's over here?
The silver.
That's the copper. You need to focus, right? If the copper's here, what's over here?
The silver.
No, they're both over here, Tom. You need the copper and the silver. Look, we'll do it again. I'll go slowly. There's the copper, there's the silver. Now, if I reach in and I take out the silver and I put the silver over here, right in front of you, what's over here?
The silver.
You're missing the switch. That's the copper. No, you go. There's the copper. You know the answer. What's over here?
The silver.
They're both over here. I thought we were catching on at this, but look, one last time. There's the copper, there's the silver. I'll even take out the one you want me to take out. Copper or silver, which one do you want me to take out?
The copper.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
The copper, right there. Are you sure?
Yeah.
One last time. There's the copper. Goes into my pocket. You know the answer. What's over here?
The silver.
Should we do a card trick?
Yeah.
We should do a card trick. It's so much easier with a pack of cards. What I love about that, and honestly, that is 1,000-timer routine for me. What I love about that is think about the structure. So the coins are brought out, they examine them. They examine the copper coin, they examine the silver coin. Once they've examined them, your hands are empty other than those two coins. They see the copper, they see the silver, and then you go into this incredible transposition. And the problem with most copper-silver transpositions is your hands are coming together. There's a moment where a move takes place. With this, that's not the case. They've examined the coins, they see them, they can see them completely, both sides, no gimmicks. And then you're going through the most insane visuals. But you can also do the whole routine if you want to up here, which normally isn't something that you can do with a copper-silver routine, because normally it's down here. We bring it up here like three fly. So now you've got visual moments like a three fly, but with a copper-silver. And then you've got elements of hopping halves where the coins are jumping back from the pocket, and then you've got a little coins across sequence. I did this for Magic Ballet over in Magic Live. Yeah. And he was just getting wrapped up in knots. He had no idea what was going on. He's like, just examine the coins. I can see what's going on. What the hell is happening? It makes no sense. And that's just one of the routines, you know. So, yeah.
This was one of your go-to effects when we were in Vegas.
Oh, I was doing this to every single person who came up to me.
Just seeing their reactions to it. Because as a magician, we know when we see people do those sort of effects, we think we know what's going on. The problem is with this, you don't, and it ends up, even as an experienced magician, it ends up tripping you up. Because you're thinking, but that's not possible with the way I'm thinking it's working. It's very, very clever, and a lot of things that this set achieves. Like I said, the free fly version, in my opinion, is worth the price of this whole project. If you learn that one free fly that you do,
reputation maker.
Yeah, and it's worth that whole.
And that three fly, we call it a three fly, but it's a complete act in three phases. You start by making the coins appear. You then make the coins jump from one hand to another, and then you make them vanish. So if you're performing to a group of people, you've got this 5-minute coin act where you start with nothing and you bring the whole thing full circle and you end with nothing at the end.
Yeah.
Just quickly, Mike there, Craig's got a question for you. New to coin magic, what would you recommend?
You know what? I would say if you're new to coin magic, maybe a $50 set. $50 are definitely easier to manipulate. When you're working with dollars, they can be a little bit, there's a little bit more of a learning curve. It's not difficult, but there's more of a learning curve. $50. Ultimately, at the end of the day, here's the thing about coin magic. You are hiding something in your hand. Now, ironically, in that routine I just showed you, you're rarely hiding something in your hand. But generally, as a rule with coin magic, you know, I'm not actually taking the coin and putting it over here. It's over here. So when you understand that you're making things, you're hiding things in your hand, you'll find it a lot more comfortable if you use smaller coins if you're new to coin magic. Now, I prefer using dollars, although I use this set for years in half dollars, and half dollars works fine. I'd be more than happy to go out and do a gig with this in half dollars tomorrow. And, you know, dollars, I think if you're a pro, I think that the dollars are definitely the best option. You know, my friend Nemid Phoenix, who's sitting over there, I consider him one of the best coin workers in the world, and he uses the dollar size version of this. It's up to you. There's no right or wrong.
Another one on here, a different one actually was, where's it gone? Pseudo Magician says, even when you own and work with the set, Craig still falls, 100%. Someone else was asking, someone here said, can you do a comparison between the sets? Now, the main way I would describe it, I mean, obviously you'll say it better than me, but Mirage, I would say, is more sort of, you look down on the coins as such, whereas this one is more kind of upper eye level.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Bits like that. But, I mean, Apparition is different as well, you know. Do you want to explain better than me, please?
Holy mackerel.
Help me. Go.
So Apparition is more based around the coin purse.
Yeah.
The coin is part of it. It's a lot of transpositions, and it's all based on the fact that you've got this coin purse in play. So a lot of the transpositions are taking place with a coin in a coin purse and a coin outside of a coin purse. So a lot of the routines, even though there's a lot of routines with Apparition, they're all based on a transposition, really. Yeah. This set has a very eclectic range of magic, because with the Nightshade set you can work up here, you can work down there, you can work on the table. So you've got almost, I think, every single genre of magic, I think including mentalism is included with Nightshade. With Mirage, there's not really any routines that are up here other than one that I can think of. Most of them are done in the hands or on the table. The perfect way to do it is arguably, and this is arguable, but arguably the best not the best, they're all great, but arguably one of the most popular routines with the Mirage coin set is the Matrix, which uses a table and it uses a close-up pad. Arguably one of the most popular routines in this set is maybe the hopping halves or the copper silver that I just showed you, which is designed to work up here. So if, you know, maybe that helps a little bit, I think.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. I just wanted, there's a couple here. Phil Austin said he bought a coin set a few years ago. Is he right in thinking these are Slippery Sams? There's no Slippery Sam gimmick here used in this set. So hopefully that answered that for Phil. There was another one as well. Where was it? It basically said Peter, Harry and Craig.
Yeah, that's that one you're on now.
What are your 3 favourite routines with this set? So I'll let you go first, Craig.
First, I would say would be that copper silver routine that I showed you.
Yep.
Second would be the hopping halves, probably. That's an opener that I do an awful lot. And third would be a routine called Shades of Imagination, which is the whole thing takes place in your imagination. And it's the one that I think when I used to compete competitively in Magic quite a lot back when I had hair, which was many years ago, this used to be the opener to my competition acts. So I'm very fond, I've got very fond memories of this routine and I love performing it. So I'd say Shades of Imagination is the third one. Nice. What about you, Pete?
Right, so I'm going to be honest, even though I've edited the whole tutorial, I haven't had time to study every effect. And I'll be honest with you, I can't remember everything that's on this set. But this is, and I mentioned it before, this is my Christmas gift to myself. So over Christmas, that's when I'm going to start learning. But what I do know is I am already performing throw coins, and I am going to use the gimmick required in my Mirage set, because I'm also performing the coin box routine with the Mirage, but I'm going to switch out one of the regular halves for a gimmick, and now I can go straight into throw coins after the coin box routine.
Clever.
Which will really work well. So that's been playing on my mind. So I would say throw coins is one of my favourite because it's a very, very clean looking coins across, which Craig's going to do for us later. The second one I would say is the one on the trailer, that free fly routine. I think that is a perfect piece of magic, and you're right, that is an act. If you had sort of a 5 minute at a table or whatever, you just have to do that one routine, and there's so much magic in it. And the third one will either be the copper silver or hopping halves. So, which once again are things you can just carry. But all of those effects we mentioned there, you could carry with you in your pocket.
Yeah.
And if you carried this set, which all fit in that little bag, you've got, if you wanted to, you've got an hour and a half of coin magic performance right there. What about you, Harry? What are your three?
For me, copper silver for me is number one. That is fantastic. Quick, feels a bit con man-esque. I don't know, I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Then I would say probably the throw coins, what I saw you do earlier and Craig do earlier. I just think that is fantastic.
Yeah,
so clean. And again, just looks impossible when you see it. And do you know what's good about the great thing about this set as well? You get audio convincers. Now it's rare in Magic you get that, but they see something happen and they get confirmation by hearing another coin go inside the hand. And I just think that is just phenomenal. So I'd say throw coins, and then of course the free fly. The whole routine there is like a show. Yeah, it's just fantastic, absolutely killer.
Yeah.
A few more shout out to Beat, to Stephen, Mark, Gary, Tony, John, Brian, Lawrence, loads of you picking these up, and a good mixture as well of all of the different sizes. Now, I will say Chris here has just picked up the dollar Mirage as well as the Nightshade dollar size, so they're going to go hand in hand because the coins you get are exactly, obviously the gimmick's different, but the coins aesthetically are exactly the same.
Yeah.
So you're going to have there, Chris, unbelievable amount of routines. And remember, next year we're doing a free academy with Craig that will show you how you can actually combine the two, Mirage and
You're going to
Nightshade.
need to take a couple of days off to learn that material at least.
A couple of weeks.
But how, just quickly as well, because I know I've spoken to a few people on the phone, and it's obviously fantastic you get 40 routines, but it can be intimidating, right? So don't try and learn them all at once. Watch the performances of each one and then write down your favourites and start with them, because we don't need to get overwhelmed.
Yeah.
There's so much. There's definitely something for everyone on these sets, Mirage and Nightshade and Apparition. But just watch the performances through, see what ones stand out to you the best, and start with them, because it can be overwhelming, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, and Walter just asked, Peter, what is the original name for hopping halves? It is Confusing Coins, invented by Jim Boyd from Scotland.
Yeah, which we actually own the rights to.
Yeah, we're the only
only people.
company that are legally allowed to produce that.
Yeah.
Wow.
We go about things the right way here at
Yes.
AlakazamM, right?
Yes.
I think as well we should show. Let me just show. Yeah, I'll show the copper round liberties.
Oh, the copper round is beautiful. I'm just going to bring us on full screen for a sec.
I'm going up to the camera just so you see a good picture, and I'll get my torch as well. Here we go. Look at this bad boy right here.
This is a lovely coin. The weight to it, and
that adds nothing to it. So
You
I'll
need to
put that there.
point your talks towards your dad.
Yeah, I don't know what I was doing. I'll probably do, didn't I?
No.
Come on.
Yeah, point it the other way. Point the
Point your
torch.
talks towards your dad.
There you go. You're right. God, this is really awkward to do it like this, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Let
getting
me-
focused on your hair.
We have got an overhead.
Yeah, it might be better. What? Your hand? I can't do it.
No,
Can't
it's
do it.
not focusing on the coin.
No. What about closer?
No.
Come on. No, it's not working, is it?
That's it. Over it, doing it, didn't
Yeah, not working. Oh well, it's a lovely coin.
It's a beautiful coin.
It's a lovely
Yeah, it really
coin.
is.
coin.
But yeah, it's killer. Oh, do you know what we should have done? We can do the link to our phone, can't we? But I can't remember how you do it.
What do you
Do you
mean?
remember you could?
Oh, yeah. You can't do it on yours unless you've got the.
Well, I never.
thing.
But yeah, it's a lovely, absolutely lovely coin set, guys. If you have got any more, questions, please let us know, and we're going to drop the trailer again, and then Craig will show another.
We got some live performance videos as well, haven't we? That we
Yes,
Yes,
we'll drop some of
we
those.
have.
We will drop some. And remember, guys, if you have got any questions, please let us know, because this, honestly, this set is just absolutely killer, absolutely killer. Right, we are. I'll tell you, whilst we're doing this, let's drop a performance.
Hang on, I might have it. Look,
Oh, he's got it already.
I think so.
Look at him then.
Let me have a look, see.
Yes, you
Oh,
have.
yes, I have.
You're a tech genius, Peter.
Look at that.
There you go. Look, on my phone. Let's turn the mic off.
Oh, it's froze.
Is it?
Oh.
Are we still there?
What you done? Oh,
Oh.
It's oh. Look at that. Oh, we're getting feedback.
I'll tell you what. Hang on.
Hang on, mute our mics and then you're sorted.
There you
Get
go.
in there. Look at that. So that's obviously that side. Looks incredible.
Beautiful coin. Really is.
I would say this is actually round, despite the camera making a little.
Yeah. Why is it looking like that? What's all that?
Mate, I look at. We look 2D.
It's your hand.
Oh.
Your hand is warped.
Oh, well, I never.
That's perfect.
Yeah, what a lovely coin. Look at that. I'll tell you what, whilst you got that, let's just do a close-up of these sets, what you get here, look. Let's just show the guys. Go on, whack that back in there. But the right way round, because I spent ages making sure they're all facing the same way. Lovely.
So, this is your dollar set.
Beautiful coin.
Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. And your little baggie.
It's not a baggie, it's a beautiful carry bag. And then on here, there you go. I know. Beautiful, and of course you also get the carry bag.
A little.
Baggy. Right, lovely, there you go. But yeah, beautiful. Right, let's bring it back.
I think the man out of South London, eh?
I know. Bad. Right, should we see another performance?
Yeah. What one would you like, Craig?
I don't know what you got. I don't even
We
know what you
have got, I think, I'm not sure if it's the 2 coin trick that you did outside with that couple, but you've just done the 2 coin trick.
Well, no, I just did the transpo. You're talking about
I'll
the
tell you
helping
what I
halves.
have got. I've got the portable hole that you filmed in Houdini's.
Well, why don't we have a look at the portable hole? I'll tell you right now, this is so I'm obsessed with David Roth. And he's been a huge inspiration for me throughout all of my career. And anybody who knows David Roth's material knows that portable hole is one of the most incredible routines he's ever performed. But it involves a lot of imp passes, it involves a lot of lapping, and also there's the kick move with the hole, which is not an easy move to do. And this is my favorite way of doing portable hole. You only need a couple of the gimmicks from the set. There's no lapping, there's no kick move, and it all looks completely incredible. Now, this is an example of one of the few routines that does require a table, but it's a very practical routine because there's no lapping or anything. There's no kick moves. It's just you need a table to put the hole down on. But yeah, this is great. Let's have a look at this.
Okay, I've got to work out which one it is, but here we go. I think it's it.
Ali, it's called a 2 coin trick. Do you have any idea why it's called a 2 coin trick? Do you have a good imagination? Have a look at this. Now it looks like a piece of felt, right?
Yeah.
That is actually a portable hole. Genuinely, seriously. Have you ever seen like the Roadrunner, you know, eep, eep, that sort of thing? It's a portable hole. It's an Acme portable hole. Now you probably don't believe me. I'll prove it to you. It's used to make things disappear. This, have a look at this. Do you know what that is? People say a top of a purse. It's actually an invisible purse. It holds things. Now here's the thing. The whole thing's not invisible. If it was, you wouldn't be able to see it, right? But the bag is invisible, which means that everything inside the bag is invisible until you take it out. You see, when you open it up and you reach in, you just reach in and you can take out whatever's in there. In this case, that's exactly, you say, that's an American silver dollar. Now let's do that again. You see, it holds more than one thing. You can't see it in there until I open it up, reach in, and then obviously you can say, yeah. Well, it's in the purse. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You see this one, right? All I have to do is just open it up. I wait a second, and there it is. It's inside. That's how it works, right? That's the thing.
Okay.
You look so confused at this point. I don't know where they're going from. So I don't need to make coins appear. I just need to use this invisible purse. Now the hole does something different. This is what what magicians use to make coins disappear. So if I just take a coin, don't worry about these two for now. We'll put these over here. Watch this one. I could use sleight of hand, or the easiest way to do it is just take it and drop it in the hole, and then it disappears. You see, that's how it works. You see, let me do that again. I'll do it with this one, not this one, this one. Look, if I just take it and I do that, I can drop it in the hole. You see, that's how it works. We take this one, this is the last one, we just do that, we drop it in the hole. That's how it works. You see, you don't need sleight of hand, you just drop them in the hole. Now, here's the thing. Once you drop them in the hole, a lot of people don't realize the hole is connected to the invisible purse. So once you've dropped them in the hole, if you want to bring them back, you wait a couple of seconds and the first one will go back inside the purse because that's where it started, you see. You got to wait a few seconds for each one to go in, normally 1, 2, 3. Is this getting confusing for you? Because really it's confusing. It's confusing the heck out of me at this point, to be really honest. Let's do it one more time. You see, all I have to do is just reach into the purse, wait a couple of seconds, and there it is. That's how it works. Now, if you're going to do this, and I encourage you to do it, if you're going to do it, very important not to throw the coin into the hole too hard. Let me show you. If I take this coin and do this and throw it in really hard, that's a problem. Because it looks like I've made it disappear, doesn't it? It looks like I've got 2 coins left. But no, you see, because now it's gone underneath the hole. Okay. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to have it go underneath the hole. What you want to do is you want to throw it in gently. Because remember, if you throw it in really hard like that, that's a problem. Because if you throw it in really hard, it looks like it works. It looks like we've got 1 coin over here, right? But in actual fact, it's gone underneath the hole. Okay. So the next time that you see a magician do this, you just have to watch very, very carefully. Make sure that they throw it in like that, because if they throw it in like that, it won't go into the purse. It will go underneath the hole. Thank you very much. There you go. Let's see if we can go one step further. We'll see if we can go one. Well, we won't use this. I'll show you what it looks like with sleight of hand. Okay? I'm going to take a piece of nothing. Now this is what it looks like with sleight of hand. You can't see the nothing until I rub the invisibility off, at which point it becomes visible. Now once I've rubbed that invisibility off, I can do anything with this coin. You see, if I want to, I can squeeze, I can make it disappear. The problem is it won't go far, it'll go right there on your elbow. If I take the coin and I put it over there, it jumps over there. Take the coin, put it over there, it jumps down there. Take the coin, touch it to this elbow, it comes out this elbow. If I take the coin and put it on the table like that, it looks like it's invisible. It's still there. You can't see it until I blow and it comes back. Can you blow for me? Did you see it going? It's back on the table. You need to focus. It's very important. I don't know you very well. I'm guessing that's your pissed off face. Now look, let me do it again. Do you see the coin, right? You see the coin. Because here's the thing. I understand how that works. What I don't understand is how there's a second coin there. Can you see it? Well, when I do that, it becomes visible. But now you've got the 2 coins. Now I can do the trick. This is called the 2-coin trick. Do you have any idea why it's called the 2-coin trick?
Yeah, I can have a guess.
Have a go.
Yeah, 2 coin.
Have you seen it before? That's right. It's cool.
Like, well.
Watch the 2 coins. You just take the coin, you put one of them over there. How many over there?
1.
1 until you do that, you see, and then the other one jumps over to join it. See, that's how it works. You see, that's all you have to do. Now, this is the thing. It's relatively easy to do. You just put them into your hand. You take one out. You put it over there. You wait a second, and when you do, it jumps into the other hand.
Good.
Oh, thank you.
I can even tell the thickness that it's actually, they're not.
No, they're not.
Together.
Exactly. This is magic. What, you think I'm cheating? Not for a second. If I want the 3rd coin, it's really simple. I just reach over there and that's coin number 3, and now I can begin the trick. Watch the 3 coins. Do you see them there? Yes. I'm just going to put them into my hand, just like that. And the idea is to make them jump up the sleeve, across the chest, down the other sleeve, and into the hand. That's all I have to do. You see, if I concentrate like this, the first coin jumps across. That's coin number 1. I love the look on your face. You look like a rabbit caught in headlights. How many over there? 1. I'll make the second one go. Are you ready? If I do this, it acts as a little mini magnet, and it pulls the second one over there. You see, that's how it works. That's coin number 2. The 3rd one, I just have to make it invisible and put it right there for a minute. You see, now that leaves us with 2 coins, and if I just take that one off the invisible sky hook, then it becomes visible. That's how it works. Just don't tell anyone. That's important, right? For the big finish, I'll make them disappear. The first one, I'm going to put it right there. That's coin number 1. The second one, I'm going to put it right here. That's coin number 2. And that leaves this one. This is the final one. Easy come, easy go. That's all 3 coins. Thank you very, very much.
Wowza, that's killer.
Wow.
Absolutely killer. Honestly, I cannot explain. That couple as well was amazing. And it's just, honestly, I can't. You've got a whole box of routines there, innit? They just flow so nice, one into another.
Well, that was
It's
actually
so
2
good.
routines. I believe that was the portable hole and night worker. So I just went from one to the other. And the nice thing is, a lot of the routines, you can literally string them together if you want to and go from one to another to another to another.
I forgot the names of the routines you were calling them, and they're making me laugh now. Do you remember we kept calling them funny names?
Yeah.
The thing is, when you think of some, I don't want to name them, but when you think of a lot of the coin sets that have come out in recent years, you're paying 160, 170, 180 pounds. You're getting one routine.
Yep.
So you're getting 2 coins, 3 coins, and you're doing this one trick with it. My free fly cost me 450. That was 25 years ago. And that's one routine. And that's it. It's a great routine, but it's one routine. And like I said, the routine that you see on the trailer, in my opinion, is far better, far more magical moments. And that's only one of the routines you're getting in this set. It's like the Mirage, where you can put together a whole act with just this set. But if you combine it with the Mirage, if you already own the Mirage, and you've got beautiful things like the Matrix, the Free Fly, you can just go into anything you want. It just opens up any boundaries that were there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the
Really
gimmicks
good.
make it so much more deceiving as well. Like then the free flow you did get was good, but the gimmicks on this just make it so much more impactful. You know, visual, more impactful, and more deceiving with like the audio and things like that. It's incredible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
lovely. It's killer.
So in a moment we'll have a little live performance of throw coins. If
You
you're
want to
up
do
to
throw
that.
coins? I'll do whatever you want to, mate.
I'll
You
wait
just...
till Rob comes back. I don't know where he's gone, but
Steve just picked up the $50 version.
oh,
Thank you, Steve. You'll love that. Well, like I said, we'll try and get as many of these sent out tomorrow as we can. It should be all of them, but we'll try our best.
yeah.
Um,
So guys, if you've got any questions, drop them in here.
Coming in, Rob.
We can ask
We're waiting for you.
Craig.
Lovely. Yeah, I just can't honestly explain how excited I am. I'm going to... Blackpool as well. I'm excited because at Blackpool we get to perform. Obviously, where we just non-stop demming, and at Blackpool we must perform the same routine 300, 500 times maybe.
Yeah.
And so we are going to have them coin tricks down.
Yeah. By the
Lovely.
time you finish Blackpool,
Yeah.
you are a master of the
It's
trick.
burnt in here.
Yeah.
Smooth.
Exactly.
Warren said he went with a dollar size in the end. You're going to be happy with what either side
You will, Warren,
either
yeah.
side you have. Mike Tyson by TKO said, I own the first batch of $50 Mirage and Apparition. Which set of Nightshade would you recommend? It really depends what you want to do, but if you want to combine it with the sets you've got, then get a matching one, the $50.
And there's no, to be clear, there's no routines on there where they're combined. They're all individual separate entities. I am putting, like I said, an academy out early next year. I'm coming back down to AlakazamMagicUK. We're doing a full academy on different routines where you can combine the 3 sets, and it's going to be completely free for people to attend. But until that point, each one is individual. It's not like, you know.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter. But when you visit that academy next year, you might go, oh my gosh, I really want to have a set that's a similar size.
And like I said, just by adding like one of the Nightshade gimmicks in, if I add that into my Mirage set, I can now perform throw coins at any point with the Mirage set. You know, so it's even just thinking of little stuff like that. So if it was me, I would buy the one that matches the ones you've got at the moment, because then you can switch in and out the gimmicks. It's just going to allow you, and it doesn't look like you're putting this set of coins away, bringing this set of coins out, it looks like you're using the same set of coins you've always been using.
But for me, I've got $half Mirage purely because I think the handling's easier for me on that. Whereas this, I've got dollar size because I think visually it'd be better for things like free fly. Just my personal opinion. So I've got $half Mirage, dollar size nightshade because I just think for the routines I prefer it.
And me being the boss, I've got one of each anyway. So there you go.
It's nice being Nardi, isn't it? It's nice being Peter Nardi.
Yeah, add the first name in because I had to buy mine, right?
Right. So let's take a look at the amazing, and I will say this is most probably the cleanest looking coins across ever. I absolutely love performing this. So let's have a look at this.
Yeah, sure. Let's bring it up on screen. I've got my faithful elf with me. How you doing, Tom?
Santa.
Absolutely, soon to be Santa. So it's very important that you see that there's nothing up my sleeves, there's nothing in my hands. Literally 1, 2, 3, 4 silver Eisenhower dollars, 4 coins, right? Yeah. Now the idea is I'm going to try and do this as slowly as I can, but I'm going to take the coins and one at a time I'm going to throw them into the hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. You hear them go in, you see them go in, and I just focus and I concentrate. And when I do, the first one jumps across, something like that. Now I'll do it again for you so you know what's going to happen. Let me show you. So that one there is number 1. This one here is number 2. This one here is number 3. You hear them go in. You hear this one here, but all I have to do is focus and concentrate. And when I do, that's the second one across like that. That's number 2. So nothing in my hands. You know what's going to happen now. I'm going to do it again. That's 1. That's 2. That's 1. That's 2. All I have to do is concentrate. And that's the third one across. That's number 3. The last one, it's going to go from here over to here. I've told you what's going to happen. Look, let me take these 3 and put them over there. Watch the last one, Thomas. Make sure I don't cheat. From here to here, when you say go.
Go.
Go. That would be the last one. And just in case you think I'm cheating, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 coins. There you go. Yeah, so that's throw coins.
I can't believe how good that is, honestly.
I love it.
Can't get over
You want to
it.
be sitting here?
I can't believe it. I can't believe
There's
it.
just no angle with it.
No, there's no angles. There's no, and believe it or not, there's virtually no palming. I know that sounds insane to believe, but there's very little in the way of moves. It's one tiny little move that is considered one of the easiest moves in coin magic, and you can do that really visual coins across. And I'm doing it on a table, but you can do it in the spectator's hands. You can do it walk around, absolutely fine. It's perfect.
It's so good. Yeah, that's definitely top 3 routine on that.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's one
phenomenal.
of my favourite effects now. Throw coins is just beautiful. And when you do it and you open your hands, you can see it in their eyes. They're thinking, what the hell? How has that just happened? And every display is so perfectly clean. I was recently at the the Belgium Magic Convention, and I performed throw coins on Leo Schmetzer's, and his jaw hit the floor. And this was the one I was performing there from the Nightshade, and people were just going crazy for it. It's just such a beautiful routine.
I tell you what, I'll show Thomas one more thing because I mentioned it earlier on.
All right, we'll bring you up full screen.
Thanks. I don't think Thomas has seen this. This is going to be fun. Thomas, do you know what this is?
Nothing.
No, it's a purse. It's an invisible purse. You've got to use your imagination though, okay?
Okay.
It's an invisible purse. Let me open it up. And inside, you can see right there, that's a silver dollar. Mm-hmm. That's a copper coin. And I've also got a Chinese coin, 3 coins. Now you can see there's nothing else inside the purse, is that
Nothing.
right? Yeah. Fantastic. Just the 3 coins, copper, Chinese, silver. When I snap my fingers with your right hand, can you pick one of the 3 coins up for me? Either the silver, the Chinese, the copper. Do that right now.
Chinese.
Chinese, are you sure?
Yeah.
Pop it in the purse.
There you go.
We'll close the purse up and we'll put it over there. Is that fair?
Fair.
We're going to start with the silver. Is that okay? Mm-hmm. If I put the silver there, you can't see it, can you? I mean, can you see it there? Not really. It is there. You probably can't see it. Until you use your imagination, Thomas. If you use your imagination and you really believe, you can make that real. So that's a silver coin. And this is because you're using your imagination. But here's the thing, the very second you stop using your imagination, it'll stop. Let's take the copper coin. Can you, here, let me put it over there. Can you see the copper coin? Maybe catch the light? It's difficult to see unless you use your imagination. But if you use your imagination and you really think, Thomas, and I mean, you talk about really thinking, that's the copper coin right there. Now, the important thing is you've got to use your imagination. You've got to focus on it because honestly, if you don't, it'll vanish. So remember, the silver coin is here. There it is. That's the silver coin. You can see the silver coin there, can't you, Thomas? Yeah. We'll put that one there. The copper coin is right there. And do you remember the purse? That's over there. And inside the purse, from the very beginning, is the coin you chose to put in, which is the Chinese coin. There you go.
Wow.
For me, that's a wonderful opening routine. And then I've got a copper, I've got a Chinese, a copper, and a silver, and I can go into any routine that I want to go into, So there's so much you can do with it. There's just so much. I mean, I'm just riffing with some of the routines now and some of the things, but they're all structured to go from one to another to another to another. You want to see the hopping halves routine, do you, Darren? Okay, give me 1 second.
Can I just say, Jamie Dawes has picked up one of these, and he hasn't bought a coin trick since I can remember.
Well, he has been bugging me about this because he really wants to learn a good free fly. And as soon as he saw the trailer, he said, that's the one I want to learn.
I can't believe, honestly, the amount you get. And the good thing is, there's so many cool plots in Coin Magic, but with this set, you can do pretty much all of them. Whether it be a coins across, whether it be a free fly, whether it be, do you get a coins free table thing?
Of course you do. You get 3 of them.
Well, there you go then. You know what I mean? You get everything.
You get a coin through hand as well, and you get a coin through cup. You get a coin through...
nice.
A coin through bill, don't? Did we put coin through bill in? We did.
Yeah.
Coin through bill.
Yeah, we've got a couple of versions of coin through bill.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, you wanted to see the hopping halves. So this is a very different method to hopping halves than you might have seen before. I'll show you. So Thomas, and I'm sitting down here, which is a bit awkward because I've got to go in my pocket, but I'll try my best. Thomas, I've got a little bag here, and you can tip out what's inside. It's 2 coins. We won't need the bag. Have a look at the coins, check them out. There's a silver coin and a copper coin. They're American. You can see that the Statue of Liberty. Oh yeah, this is what happens when you've been using them for a while. They go nice and dark, and they don't look brand new. But are the coins okay?
Yeah.
You happy with them? You sure? So this is a really simple trick. It's called the 2 coin trick. Do you know why it's called the 2 coin trick?
It's 2 coins.
Exactly. Now, the idea is really simple. All you have to do is follow what's going on, okay? So I take out the silver coin. This one here is the silver coin. And I put the silver coin into my pocket. Now, what does that leave over here?
The copper.
You obviously forgot the name of the trick. It's called the 2 coin trick because it uses a copper coin and it uses a silver coin. You've got to remember the name of the trick. It's the 2 coin trick. 2 coin trick. Now, we'll do it again. The silver coin goes here. The copper coin, that's this one here, goes into my pocket. So what does that leave over here?
Both of them.
No, it's just the silver, mate. The copper doesn't go until I snap my fingers. When I do, it comes back. It's only when you got to remember the snap. So we'll do it again, but this time you know. So we've got the copper, we've got the silver. I'm going to put the silver coin away. Watch the copper coin, right? What's in the hand? You saw me, didn't you?
Yeah. Both of them.
No, I snapped twice,
Okay.
which means they changed places. You see, that's the silver one over there. Is it? Sorry. What's over here?
The silver one.
No, you see, you missed the snap. You see, the both of them. It's back because it's the 2 coin trick, mate. That's the 2 coins. The 2 coin. You forgot the name of the trick again, didn't you? Look, the copper and the silver, right? We'll make it easy. Forget about the pocket for a minute. If I take out the copper and put it over here, what's over here?
The copper.
No, it's the silver. There's the silver. There's the silver. What's over here?
Copper.
Both of them. Try to keep up. It's the copper and the silver. Look, we'll go back to the pocket because you're struggling. There's the copper. There's the silver. Which one do you want me to take out?
I want you to take out the copper.
The copper. This one here. Are you sure? You want me to take out the copper? Just the copper.
Yeah,
you sure?
just the copper,
You don't want me to take... I can change it now if you still want me to.
No, I'm happy with the copper.
You want me to take out the copper?
Yeah.
And you want me to put it into my pocket?
Yeah.
What's the name of the trick?
The 2 coins.
So what's in there?
2 coins.
It's time for a card trick. We'll do a card trick and we'll...
I love that. So this is...
And the cool thing about it is it's examinable at the beginning. It's now reset in my pocket so I can bring it out and do it again. And at various points in the routine, I could hand him coins if I wanted to. I can also extend that routine or shorten it depending on how long I want it to play.
Yeah.
So.
And Chris James, a good friend of both of ours, has he's got a version of Coins Across using the Nightshade as well, which he's going to film for us, which is a tweak on your version, which appears more like the original Coins Across routine.
Oh, brilliant.
So it's more like the standard. I'm going to take one, put it in my pocket. What have I got left? Take one, put it in my pocket. And the nice thing, obviously, using this set is usually with hopping halves, as we know. The final choice is always a magician's choice. Whereas with his one, he says, what do you want me to take out?
Yeah, it's the same here. Yeah, you can take either one out.
And you take what they call. There was a point made by Phil Austin. It says, it's interesting, the lady at Houdini's picked up on the thickness of the coins. As a layperson, is the thickness noticeable between the three coins?
No, she didn't pick up on the thickness
No,
at all.
she didn't.
Listen to it again. She said, and it doesn't, because she'd been seeing magic all night from various different guys in the bar, and she said, and watched the performance again, she went, and they look normal. They're not like different thickness. They look, that's
she actually cancels out that theory.
She says, I've been looking to see if the coins got thinner.
Yeah, they're not even thinner coins, which is actually, it's a good thing she said that actually, because some people, again, when they do use maybe some gimmicks like this, that is something they're worried about. And for her to literally cancel that out is actually...
And she was also quite one of those spectators that it's a little challenging in that she was enjoying the magic, but she was laser focused on wanting to know how it's done. You know those people that have a good time, but if you do something wrong, they're gonna call you on it.
Her and her husband.
Yeah.
They were both fun, but they're on the trailer of another effect of yours that we've got coming out because you performed that in the same set, and she's the same, and her husband is the same on that. It's like, tell me what you want me to tell you it. Can't you tell me it? It was all that.
Do you want to change your mind? Yeah. Do you want to shuffle again? Yeah.
Yeah. So she was a bit of a challenge. So if she thought for 1 second there was anything dodgy with those coins, she would have called me on it. And you could tell she was trying to come up with a solution, and she was like, they don't even look different in size or anything.
They're
Like
the same coins.
Yeah.
I just want to say loads and loads of love for the routines you've shown in there, Craig. So.
Oh, thanks.
Also, guys, when you do get your hands on these, or if you've already got one and you picked it up at Magic Live, please leave a review on the website, because honestly, the amount of phone calls we've had from Mirage and from Apparition about you guys, they've helped you get into Magic, helped you learn this, giving you confidence performing with coins. Craig doesn't get to hear any of that, so please head over to our website, leave a review, and ultimately that's where Craig will see.
And if you get a chance, if you've picked one up or if you've got a version of Nightshade, if you could go on the cafe as well, because a lot of people on the cafe are talking about Nightshade as well, so it'd be nice for people that have actually got it to chime in, as opposed to faceless idiots that don't have a clue what they're talking about. Like, the various new guys of the world. Anyway, let's move on.
A couple of things here. Graham said, Peter, do you perform throw coins yourself on the tutorial? When we filmed the tutorial, I didn't have a clue how to perform any of this stuff. Craig was flooring me with it all.
This is how much faith he had in me.
Yeah.
He'd never even seen what the gimmicks were before we went to Houdini's. He didn't even know what coins, he didn't know how much investment he was going to have to make in this set. I was just like, I got another coin set. He's like, bring it on. And it was only when he went to Houdini's that he was kind of like, okay, so this is what we're supplying people, is it? I'm like, yeah, Pete, this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised, apart from when I found out what the investment was. But apart from that, I was pleasantly surprised. But Graham, I will perform it actually for our socials, so I might film that tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Because throw coins, honestly, anyone of any skill level will be able to do that in minutes.
I agree.
It does take practice to understand it and get it flowing, but it's not technical practice, if that makes sense.
I think one of the things that people are going to be performing straight away with this is when they look at the Quran's medallion variation.
Yeah, which is superb.
It's completely self-working as well.
Yeah, superb. Darren said, and that hopping halves routine is on the tutorial. The one that Craig just did is, plus some other versions of hopping halves. The one that Chris James did, he put on his socials, I think, but he's filming an explanation for it, which will go into your accounts when he's filmed it. But that's the
Chris is
beautiful
genius.
thing.
Chris
Yeah.
is a genius.
And that's the beautiful thing about these sets, is it's not going to end here. I can guarantee it. It's not going to end here, because we'll always be adding new routines for it as and when we come up with them, and new handlings and new tweaks. And I'm going to be putting in a lot of thought of how to combine the sets. And if I've got any ideas, I'll bring them up in the academy as well.
It's actually ridiculous, the possibilities it opens up, and if you combine the two, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
A few people in here have asked to see the trailer again.
Yes, I'm going to play that. Let me...
Do we have another live performance video? We do, don't we?
Yeah, well, there were two people sitting outside. What's that one, then? Can you remember?
I think that might be the 2 coin trick.
Well, if they want to see how the hopping halves plays in a real life environment, that the routine that I just did, that 2 coin trick, that hopping halves, it changes every time I do it slightly, because there's so, and I talk about this on the tutorial, there's so many different ways of doing it that I basically jazz with it. I know where it's starting and I know where it ends, but sometimes I take phases out, sometimes I throw phases in. That might be a nice one to do, because then people can see that routine playing in a real world.
And the versatility you have with it is that if you do have an annoying spectator saying the wrong thing, or when it should obviously be a copper coin and they're just going to say silver coin, you can control that, you know?
Yeah,
so you
completely.
can, until the very last minute, if they say copper and it's quite clearly going to be a silver coin, you can go, no, it's still this one. No, it's still this one. I'll tell you what, when we snap, and then it changes, and it looks like you haven't done anything, but you're in complete control the whole time. So even if you've got annoying spectators, you are covered with this set.
Yeah, just want to answer this as well. If you purchase both the apparition coins and the Mirage, can you do routines merging them? As we said, if you buy them all in the same sort of denomination of coin, then obviously you can switch in and out the coins you're using during your performance. But Craig is going to be giving you a totally free academy next year, and it's only for people that own one of his coin sets. So you're the only people that will get a link to it, and he'll be showing you how you can combine the sets to create a larger routine and maybe bring gimmicks in and out.
And some of the stuff that I've been working on is just insane. Yeah. I've worked on, I'm currently in the middle of just workshopping the most insane the most insane coins across you've ever seen, that combines Mirage with Nightshade, and it's just absolutely phenomenal. And your hands don't come anywhere near each other. You've got 4 coins there, all different denominations. You've got nothing here, and you just go boom, 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 and they jump cut, and it's combining the 2 sets. It's insane.
So we just want to clarify, when you get them at the minute, you do not get taught routines to combine the 2 right now, but next year, early next year, Craig will be here and we'll do a free academy for you guys. So just to clarify, you will be getting them. At the minute, there isn't a video for you to combine the 2, but you've got enough material on each to learn. But early next year, we'll be doing that academy to combine the 2.
And you will know, if you own both, you'll understand that if you put one gimmick coin in here, you can now go from this routine to that routine, whether it be a Mirage into a Nightshade or vice versa. So, you know, you'll be able to work routines out yourself anyway, but the academy will be a great way to show you all of that. So, shall we play the trailer once more, or did you want me to play the 2?
Well, we can do both, can't we? We
certainly can. Let's hit with the trailer first, and then we'll do the 2 coin trick.
Lovely.
Here we go.
Can you blow on the coin? Watch the coin. Say go.
Go.
Did you see it go? It's back on the table, Cap. I want to welcome you to the Nightshade project. In 2022, I released the Mirage coin set, and it was incredibly successful. Then in 2023, I bought out the Apparition coin set, which literally set a sales record at AlakazamMagicUK and sold out in 2 hours. What is the Nightshade project? It is the most in-depth coin set that I have ever released. You're going to get custom gaffs created by Roy Coopers. The quality is second to none. This project is hours long. There are over 33 routines, and it opens the doors to every single classic coin routine you have ever imagined. Now imagine that you could do every single one of those routines with 1 coin set. we have got these coin sets available in both $half and dollar size. This is a coin set designed to work in the real world. Do you have a good imagination?
Oh, I think so.
Good. Here's what we're going to try and do. I'm going to try and tap into your imagination. I'm going to try and make a coin appear. Not just any coin, but a silver American dollar.
Oh, lovely.
The largest coin in circulation today. Now, it involves taking a piece of nothing. Now, you can't see that nothing. There's nothing to see unless you use your imagination. You see, if I take that piece of nothing and rub, I can actually, I can turn it into a coin. Now, that's a silver dollar, right? That's a big coin. I want to see there's nothing else in my hand because I'm going to try and do this again. If I take another piece of nothing, you can't see it there, there's nothing to see. But if I go up and down like this fast enough, I can create the illusion that the second coin appears right there. Tips of the fingers. Now that's one, that's two. All good things come in threes. I'm going to do this one more time. Watch. One, two. Can you see that one there? Maybe if I go up and down a little bit, now you can see it, right?
Great.
So now I've got the 3 coins, now I can do the trick. And there's a rule in magic, never tell the audience what you're going to do. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make the 3 coins jump from the tips of the fingers over here to the tips of the fingers over here. They're going to jump from over here over to here. You're going to see them vanish from here. You're going to see them appear over here, and at no point will they leave your point of view. So watch. You see the 3 coins?
Yeah.
Now if I do this, do you know what that's called? It's called turning your hand over.
Right, okay.
If you do it fast enough, you can create the illusion that the first coin jumps. Your eyes just literally popped out your head right there. That's cool, that's cool. We'll do it again. How many over here?
2.
2. How many over here?
1.
If I go up and down fast enough, it distorts reality. If I go up and down fast enough, you can really believe.
Incredible.
Last one. Slow motion. From here to here. Are you ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3. That's slow motion. It's not very impressive. Slow motion. Full speed looks like this. It's more impressive.
Wow.
You combine the motions, you get the last one up in the air. Hang on. There it is. That's 1, 2, 3. Now here's the thing. I've made them appear, haven't I?
Yeah.
I've made them appear. I've made them jump from one place to another. I'm going to try and finish off by making these coins disappear. Do you see the 3 coins?
I see the 3 coins.
Now, if I take 2 of them and put 2 of them on the table, you know to focus on this one right here.
Yeah.
If I snap my fingers, the first one goes.
Oh my god, this can't be up your sleeves or anything.
I know, let's do it again. 2 coins left, right? Do you see the 2 coins?
Yes.
This time I'm going to put my hand in my pocket, so I'll do it one-handed. Watch the 2 coins. All you have to do is say go.
Go.
Any questions? Are you following? Are you making any sense at all?
I mean, I'm just shocked where it's gone.
Last one's the hardest one, and the reason is if I take it and put it over there, it jumps over there. If I take it and put it over there, it jumps down there. If I take it and touch it to this elbow, it comes out this elbow. If I hang it over there, it goes right there behind your elbow.
Whoa.
If I take it and put it on the table, it looks like it's invisible. It's not, it's still there. You can't see it until I blow. It comes back again. Following this. Can you blow on the coin? Watch the coin. Say go.
Go.
Did you see it go? It's back on the table, Cap.
My name's Craig Petty, and I am proud, on behalf of AlakazamMagicUK, to bring to you the Nightshade Project.
So that's the trailer. Just to let you guys know, we are almost out of the dollar size Mirage coin. So if you're sitting on the fence about
Not Mirage, you mean Nightshade.
Nightshade, sorry. Yeah, if you're sitting on the fence, now's the time to get one, because otherwise you might have to wait for the next batch.
Shout out to Mick, Keith, Alan, Patrick, Matthew, loads of you picking this up, Warren, loads of you grabbing this. Let me just see. James picked up both.
Oh,
There we are.
Good choice, James.
congratulations, James.
Yeah, they will be being sent out as soon as. But loads of you are picking these up, so thank you so much, guys. Like I said, we'll be getting them sent out as soon as we can. Richard, let me just see. Richard, wow, what an order that is. Look at that. Mental Die, Nightshade, and Mysticos envelopes, which is actually an awesome envelope trick, isn't it? Awesome envelope routine. Lovely. But yeah, shout out to every single one of you picking one up. Honestly, it's amazing. You're going to absolutely love it. And Greg Finch has picked one up. We met Greg.
Hey,
Greg, come
Hiya,
down
Greg.
to the store the other day. Pleasure to meet you, Greg. So I hope you're all well. Glad to see you are back home. Lovely. Right.
Right, so shall we see a live performance of one of my favourite effects from the set?
I reckon, yeah.
Yeah, I reckon they've got to get. What can they do on the chat?
They got to drop a moon emoji.
A moon emoji in the chat.
Yeah, exactly. Also, shout out to Niels who joined us from
Yes.
Labco, the legend.
Yeah.
Looking forward to seeing you in February, my friend.
Right, I'm going to wait for the moon emojis to come in.
You wait for them to come in and we'll see
Otherwise,
the
it's
free
not going to be performed.
Oh my gosh.
He's the
all-
boss. We gotta
All
listen
for
to
the
him.
sake of a silly little emoji, you will not get the entertainment.
Are they?
Although, if you're doing a moon emoji in a few months, that might disappear.
yeah. Oh, here we go. We got one.
Yeah, Danny.
We got one.
One moon emoji.
Danny saved the team. He's the only one actually putting effort in the chat. Everyone else just sitting there twiddling their thumbs.
Oh no, someone else. There we go.
Lucas and Danny. Lovely. Right.
Oh, loads
There
of them
you
now.
go.
Hey.
We're
Right.
obviously on a bit of a delay.
Lovely. Oh wait, look at Alex's one though. That is real.
That's not going to come up though, is it? It's going to be squares.
Yeah, well, that is really nice set of moons that you can see right there, right in them boxes. Right, let's just go for the free fly.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing the 3 fly, am I? Right, okay.
If you can.
Luckily, I have my elf. Thomas,
Yep.
I'm going to show you a trick with a piece of nothing, okay? This is the nothing. You can't see it, can you? There's nothing to see.
No.
But if I rub that nothing, I can turn it into a something. That's a silver dollar. That's an Eisenhower dollar. You can see it right there, yeah? Here's the interesting thing. There's a second one right there. Now, you can't see that one, but if I do this, it creates a kind of a weird optical illusion. It really does make it look like there's two of them. I mean, there's not, but it really does look like there's two, right? So that's one, that's two. You ever heard the expression, all good things come in threes? It's why there's a third one right there as well. That's number 3. And now we've got the 3 coins, now we can do the trick. Now the idea of the trick is very simple. The idea of the trick is to make the coins jump from over here over to here. Now if I do this, do you know what this is called?
No.
It's called turning your hand over. Now if you do it fast enough, you can kind of create the illusion that the first coin jumps across at the tips of the fingers. Now you might have missed that, so I'll do it again. Watch carefully, make sure I'm not cheating. How many here?
2.
2. And how many over there?
1.
1. Now if I go up and down like this, and I go up and down, I can distort reality and really make it look like the second coin has jumped across at the tips of the fingers. Now that leaves us with one last coin. We've got this last one. It's going to jump to join these in slow motion. Are you ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3. That's slow motion. It's not very impressive. Full speed looks more impressive. Full speed looks like that. You combine the motion, you get the last one up in the air like that. Hang on, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. There it is, that's number 3. So we've made the coins jump from one place to another, which is insanely cool. The big finish would be to make these coins vanish, disappear, never to be seen again. So you see the 3 coins, yeah? Don't worry about these 2. Do you know why? Because if you watch these 2, you'll miss that one disappear. You'll kick yourself, it's not good. So let's do this again. Look, we've still got 2 to go. This one, I'm going to give you a choice. This next one's going to go one of 2 ways. Way number 1, I put my hand in my pocket. Let me just put my hand in my pocket. So it'll go one-handed. Way number 2, I'll leave my hand open like that so you can see there's nothing in the other hand. What would you prefer, in the pocket or out there like that?
Out there.
You sure?
Yeah.
Thanks for helping. How many coins?
2.
Say go.
Go.
Still no questions, right? Just to be clear. And then the last one's the hardest one of the lot. We'll cut straight to the chase and make the last one go just like that. And Thomas, that's all 3 coins. So there you go. It's great because it all goes full circle. And if I was standing up, the final one, I'd just be showing my hands completely empty, but sitting down, I'm a little bit restricted. But that's the point of this material. It's designed for a walk-around, stand-up sort of performance, as opposed to sitting down at a table.
How hard is that one?
Not very hard. There's no nothing really that difficult. I'm trying to think. Yeah, it's, most of it's really simple, to be honest,
That
because
looks really skillful. You know
it's
what I mean?
really not that hard. It's really not that hard at all. I'll show you later on.
Yeah.
You'll be able to do it literally almost straight away. It's really not that difficult.
So that is the amazing free fly routine, which is brilliant. Now we're going to have a look at that 2-coin routine.
Oh yeah, the live performance. I don't even remember this. Nemid was just filming me all over the place constantly. So yeah, this is the 2-coin trick that you saw earlier on, but in a live performance environment.
Okay, let's give it a go.
Ellie, it's called a 2-coin trick. Do you have any idea why it's called a 2-coin trick?
2 coins?
Have you seen it before? Very good. Yes, you do. Do you know what this is called?
Flipping?
No, it's called showing off. Also, the reason I had no girlfriend all the way through uni, but there you go. That's the silver coin, you can look at that one. That's the copper coin, you can look at that one. Pick them up, touch them, examine them, feel them. This is my favorite type of magic. I love coin magic.
$1?
We're going to do the 2-coin trick, like I say, because it uses 2 coins. I'm going to go really slowly. I'm going to reach into my hand and take one of the coins out. I'm going to take out the silver coin. Now, the answer to this is very simple. If I put 1 coin in my pocket, what does that leave over there?
Copper coin.
No, it's the 2-coin trick. You've got to remember it uses 2 coins. You've got to remember this.
I'm not
okay?
learning everything.
Shall we do it again?
Please.
I'll go really slowly. Look, I'm going to take the 1 coin. This time we'll take the copper coin. I'm going to take 1 coin, put it into my pocket. I'll close my hand. I'll snap my fingers. What does that leave over here? How many coins in the hand?
1.
No, you've got to remember, it's the 2-coin trick. It uses 2 coins. You've got to remember this. Look, I'll do it again, really slowly. If I put 1 coin, this coin here, in my pocket, what does that leave over here? I'll give you a clue. I want you to win. I genuinely want you to win. I really do want you to win. What's over here?
Going in 2 coins.
See, you're getting it now. That's amazing. Well done. One last time, Ellie. You know the answer now. Now she's catching on. So one last time. I'm going to take out the silver coin this time, okay? So for the big finish, I'll put the silver coin in my pocket. What does that leave over here? You know the answer. You know the answer.
2 coins.
I thought you were getting it. I really did. Honestly, I thought you were getting it. That would have been, almost, just so close.
So that was the live performance of the 2-coin trick.
Fantastic routine.
Really
Fantastic
good.
routine. Just give a few more shout outs. Brandon just picked one up. Kevin just picked one up. Mick. Heku just picked one up. James. John. Thank you everyone who's grabbing one. You guys honestly are going to absolutely love this set. It's phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal.
So, Martin Quigley, Craig, what's your favourite routine with this that has had the best reactions?
I'd say my favourite routine is the copper silver that I showed you guys at the very beginning. I mean, all of the routines get great reactions, but that kind of fits into my persona, that whole kind of honest con man type of person where, hey, you got to follow what's going on. Where is it? No, look, the copper and the silver. And I love being able to do it up here. I can make it a really quick routine. I can make it a really longer routine. There's elements of coins jumping from one place to another. There's elements of coins changing places. There's elements of transpositions, and it's all, it's got that wonderful vanish at the end. Everything's examinable at the beginning. For me, that's like the perfect close-up routine. For me, it's the perfect close-up routine for my style of performance.
Yeah. Quick question. Mike said, how many copies are left? We've got about $10 versions left and about 50 $half. But you've got to remember, tomorrow, if they're not gone, an email goes out to our whole customer base. So I should think they'll all go tomorrow if they're not all gone tonight.
Yeah, the other thing I love about this as well is when it comes to obviously performing and if you're out gigging and stuff like that, you do have to be conscious what you're carrying around with you because you've only got a certain amount of pockets. The great thing with this is there's routines on it that are perfect for walk around, but also perfect for like tables and stuff. So you just put these coins in your little waistcoat ticket pocket if you wear a suit. You put them in there. You can then do like the copper silver or the confusing coins or hopping halves, whatever. Walk around, and then when it comes to tables, the same coins, just get them out. You can do a lovely free fly and things like that with it. So that one pocket has got you covered all night, really. And you just learn 3 routines from it, and you're sorted.
Okay, just another question from Erdney's. I think he's asked this a few times. Can someone confirm that these are different to regular gaffs that are out there? Really don't want to fork out on stuff that might be in my bottom drawer. The fact is they're not new gaffs, but you are paying for more than just... You're getting a selection of gaffs which are beautifully made. They're doing something that's not usually done with these gaffs, if I'm right in saying
Yeah,
that,
correct, 100%.
But you are...
And they've
paying
been
for the
designed, you
routines.
can't get a set like this at all. Like the original Nightshade 15 years ago was the only time you could get a set. The point is, without giving too much away, there's a particular gaff that I'm known for using in my work. And there's 2 of these gaffs that are designed and manufactured together. It's not like you've bought 2 separate versions. They're designed to manufacture together so that they do what they need to do perfectly and in line immediately, which you wouldn't get with just an off-the-shelf type thing, right? It'd become a lot more difficult to be able to do what this does. When Roy makes these, he makes each setup and tests them to make sure that they do what they need to do. And then on top of that, there's other gaffs that go alongside that as well that give the... you know what I mean? I'm trying to... It's difficult to answer without giving too much away.
They're not... they're not new gaffs, but they've been created in a way and manufactured in a way that they work together, which, like Craig said quite rightly, if you went out and bought 2 gaffs, chances are they're not going to do what these do together.
And also, a lot of the gaffs that are made like this are not made very well.
Yeah.
I've seen so many of them that are made terribly. I know that a few years ago, there was one that came out that was made quite well to very well. But it cost about the same, just for one of those gaffs with no regular coins, it cost about the same as Nightshade.
Yeah. And the other thing is as well, please don't forget the importance of the routines you are being taught. Because to me...
I wouldn't have, if I had these, I wouldn't have a clue what to do. I could maybe think of one routine.
You can have those gaffs in your bottom drawer,
but they're in your bottom
and they're
drawer.
going to stay in your bottom drawer.
Yeah.
The fact is, like I said, I purchased, and it's no word of a lie, it was Bob Kohler's free fly routine. Wonderful routine. I performed it on our socials a few months ago, had a lot of comments about it. Brilliant routine. Pick any one of Craig's free flies. Not only do I think you are in more control of what's going on and you can change the sequence at any time you like, which you can't do with one I was doing, but you can do the free coin production, which you can't do with mine unless you are seriously skilled with big coins. I still can't see how you could do it. You can't banish them at the end. So, for anyone that says, it's just the gaff. It's not the gaff. You are learning so many routines that, in my mind, are worth the price of the DVD. And forget the gaffs. The routines you're learning, the skills you're learning, it all goes in the package, if that makes sense.
2 points on that as well, a minor point and a major point. The minor point is the year 2000 called Pete, they wanted their DVD reference back. Hello, streaming. The major point is, I do the same, that's why it's funny. The major point is, there's a lot of stuff I'm not very good at. There's a lot of stuff that I'm not very good at all. But one thing I know I'm good at is explaining magic tricks.
Yeah.
I know how to explain a move that some people would explain and make it sound wet. And this is the problem with coin magic. Let's get into this very quickly. The problem with coin magic is not everybody. There's a lot of people, though, that teach it and make it sound way more difficult than it actually is. Coin magic really isn't that difficult. Why do so few people do coin magic? I was gigging with Matthew Knight the other day. I was at a gig with, I was doing a wedding, and Matthew Knight was there, and I was doing just coin magic, and I had this conversation with him, and he said, yeah, I don't know anybody who does coin magic, and I don't understand why, because I was going around doing coin magic, he was doing his thing, he was getting great reactions, and I was doing coin magic, and people were just freaking out. And you don't see, a lot of people have never seen coin magic before. You see, you know, oh, pick a card. I've seen that one before. You're not going to get that with a coin trick. And the problem is, coin magic is traditionally considered hard to do. It's not hard to do. It's just we scare people by, hey, this is a retention vanish. This is a longitudinal steal. This is a gesticulated changeover. It's all rubbish. We're making up stupid names to make it sound more difficult than it actually is, whilst in reality, it's quite easy. And once you start doing coin magic, you're never going to stop doing it. Why do I do coin magic at every single gig? It's going to get an impact. Why does Nemid Phoenix do coin magic at every gig? It's going to get an impact. And I'm good at teaching coin magic, and I'm good at teaching it in a way that makes people confident that they can go and actually do it. And what I want people to do when they buy this is I don't want them to buy it and stick it in their bottom drawer. If you're thinking about buying this out of curiosity, if you're thinking of buying this because you want to see how the routines work, but you don't really have any intention of using it, do me a favor, don't bother buying it, save your money and go and buy something else. But if you really want to learn how to do super hyper visual magic that is interactive and will really blow people away, I can teach you how to do that. The tutorial, the 8-hour tutorial, is a masterclass, not just in how to use this set, but how to be a coin magician. And I happen to use this set in order to teach you how to do that. But that's what it is. And you know, there's a quick start at the beginning. These are the coins, this is what they do, go for your life. If you would just want to do that, that's fine. But if you want to learn how to take your coin magic to the next level, regardless of what level you're on, I think the real value in this set is the actual tutorial. And that's the thing that I think is going to is going to be the thing that people really get excited about, because hopefully it's going to take people that have always wanted to do coin magic but have always felt reserved about it because, oh, I'm a little bit scared about holding a coin secretly in my hand, or I'm a little bit scared about doing this move. Don't be scared. I'm going to hold your hand and talk you through it and get you all the way through to the end, to a point where you're going out. And I promise you, the people that take this project seriously and buy it and actually study the material and they actually go out and do it, I promise you that in 6 months' time, when you're actually going out and doing this stuff, you will look back and you'll go, oh my God, why did I not do that earlier? Because now I've got this entire facet to my performances that I never had before that's opened up to me. And that is what I think is the real gold with Nightshade. Not the gaffs, although the gaffs are incredible. Roy did a great job. Not the packaging. The packaging is incredible, but it's just a bloody box at the end of the day.
What?
It's just a box, Harry. But what people are hopefully going to really get out of this set, and hopefully you can see I'm passionate about this, is you're actually going to take this stuff, learn the material, and go and do it. And that is what I think is the most important. That's why, do you know how long it took to film this? I mean, we had a day in Houdini's just doing live performances. We filmed the tutorial over 3 days. I came down AlakazamMagicUK for 4 days just to film this project. And then me and Nemid carried on filming more live performances and stuff. And then, it's taken a long time because I wanted it to be just perfect. Yeah. And that's the most important thing to me.
And the thing is, your coin sets, well, I don't stop raving about the Mirage. It's changed. I've been doing magic for 30, 40 years, never really did coin magic. Mirage changed all of that for me. And now the Nightshade has got me excited again as well. Someone asked, is the tutorial indexed? Yes, it is. It's all chaptered, so every trick, you can jump to every trick.
And here's the thing, right? Okay, I'll be honest about one thing as well here, right? You're not going to see moves like this. You're not going to see a JW grip. You're not going to see a peak power. I'm seeing people on social media at the moment that are like, look, my hand's empty. Oh, look, a coin's appeared. That's bullshit, right? Sorry, family audience, that's rubbish. I'm not going to go out into a live audience and go, hello, look, here's my hands empty. Oh, look, a coin's a bit. You're not going to get pipe dreams in this set. I'm not going to tell you to stand on one leg, looking 90 degrees to the sun while balancing a coin on your ear and singing Yankee Doodle Dandy, because nobody wants to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you hard-hitting magic that works with a finger palm and a thumb palm and occasionally a classic palm. It's good enough for David Roth. It's good enough for anybody. You don't need all of the. That's great. When you're in a Ruskin, balance as many coins on your wrist as you want to. By all means, go and just stack on them and do it and do some magical masturbation. That's fine. But when you're doing it to real people in a real audience, take that stuff. All of your coin I'm gonna conceal a coin in my armpit. I'm gonna conceal a coin up my arse. All of that crap. Take all of that stupid stuff that you do in the Ruskin, polish it up so it's nice and shiny, turn it sideways, shove it up your butt, and then actually go out and do this stuff to real people. And that's what this material is. Sorry, I went into a rant there. Sorry about that.
I was just going to say, this isn't it's not Friday night. And someone put, don't diss the ear palm.
I do want to say, like, there's people that do this angly stuff really well, but you know, it's just not. It's not.
We've actually got the singer of Yankee Doodle Doo here as well. Sort it out.
That's funny.
No, honestly, guys, the set is just amazing. There was so much work went into it from Craig and Roy Cooper's making all the sets. We are really pleased with them. We're going to be bringing this to an end soon as well. So if you haven't grabbed one, you might be lucky and get a dollar version if you order in the next half hour or so. $50, we've still got a few left, but I think it's under 50 now.
Remember, we'll be sending them out as quick as we can, and if you're not in the first batch, which everyone who's ordered one now should be in the first batch, but anyone who watches this later or something and is not in the first batch, then they'll just be sent as soon as we get stock.
Yeah.
And they are being made as we speak.
Yeah, Roy said we should have a few more. He does them in sort of 36s or 50 units, but they're going to be every few weeks. So the next one we've been promised is next week. So even if you miss out on a $1 one,
you haven't got a long
couple
wait.
of days, you shouldn't have a long wait. But obviously we're coming up to Christmas, so next week is most probably the last delivery before Christmas.
But everyone who's ordered now is in the first batch,
yes.
just to clarify.
Yes.
So don't email us and say I'm in the first batch. If you're watching this now, you are in the first batch, all right?
Yes.
Lovely.
Perfect. Right, if anyone's got any questions, drop them in the chat right now.
Because we've got a long day of filming tomorrow as well, haven't we?
Oh
Another
my God.
project. Not coin, though.
27 tricks in the project we're filming tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah, and it's a great project.
It is good.
Right, we have got, you know that lovely lady that's in the trailer? I've got the full live performance you performed on her, so it includes the trick that's on the trailer, and I think it might be the 2 coin trick again.
Oh, cool.
But shall we take a look at this?
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
Okay, let's see which one it is.
Do you have a good imagination?
I think so.
Good. Here's what we're going to try and do. I'm going to try and tap into your imagination. I'm going to try and make a coin appear. Not just any coin, but a silver American dollar.
Oh, lovely.
The largest coin in circulation today. Now, it involves taking a piece of nothing. Now, you can't see that nothing. There's nothing to see unless you use your imagination. You see, if I take that piece of nothing and rub, I can actually, I can turn it into a coin. Now, that's a silver dollar, right? That's a big coin. I want to see there's nothing else in my hand, because I'm going to try and do this again. If I take another piece of nothing, you can't see it there, there's nothing to see. But if I go up and down like this fast enough, I can create the illusion that the second coin appears right there. Tips of the fingers. Now that's 1, that's 2. All good things come in 3s. I'm going to do this one more time. Watch. 1, 2. Can you see that one there?
I can't.
Maybe if I go up and down a little bit, now you can see it, right?
Great.
So now I've got the 3 coins, now I can do the trick. And there's a rule in magic, never tell the audience what you're going to do. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make the 3 coins jump from the tips of the fingers over here to the tips of the fingers over here. They're going to jump from over here over to here. You're going to see them vanish from here. You're going to see them appear over here, and at no point will they leave your point of view. So watch. Do you see the 3 coins?
Yeah.
Now, if I do this, do you know what that's called? It's called turning your hand over.
Right, okay.
If you do it fast enough, you can create the illusion that the first coin jumps. Your eyes just literally popped out your head right there. That's cool, that's cool. We'll do it again. How many over here?
2.
2. How many over here?
1.
If I go up and down fast enough, it distorts reality. If I go up and down fast enough, you can really believe.
Incredible.
Last one. Slow motion. From here to here. Are you ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3. That's slow motion. It's not very impressive, to be honest. Slow motion. Full speed looks like this. It's more impressive.
Wow.
You combine the motions, you get the last one up in the air. Hang on. There it is. That's 1, 2, 3. Now here's the thing. I've made them appear, haven't I?
Yeah.
I've made them appear. I've made them jump from one place to another. I'm going to try and finish off by making these coins disappear. Do you see the 3 coins?
I see the 3 coins.
Now, if I take 2 of them and put 2 of them on the table, you know to focus on this one right here.
Yeah.
If I snap my fingers, the first one goes.
Oh my god, it can't be up your sleeves or anything.
I know, let's do it again. 2 coins left, right? Do you see the 2 coins?
Yes.
This time I'm going to put my hand in my pocket, so I'll do it one-handed. Watch the 2 coins. All you have to do is say go.
Go.
Any questions? Are you following? Are you making any sense at all?
I mean, I'm just shocked where it's gone.
Last one's the hardest one, and the reason is if I take it and put it over there, it jumps over there. If I take it and put it over there, it jumps down there. If I take it and touch it to this elbow, it comes out this elbow. If I hang it over there, it goes right there behind your elbow.
Whoa.
If I take it and put it on the table, it looks like it's invisible. It's not, it's still there. You can't see it until I blow. It comes back again. Following this? Can you blow on the coin? Watch the coin. Say go.
Go.
Did you see it go? It's back on the table, Cap. I know.
That's ridiculous. You can bring money out of nowhere.
Well, I'm going to finish off with one last thing, if that's okay.
Absolutely.
This is your last trick. And this is very similar to the other one, but we're going to do it step by step in slow motion. So if you remember, it starts by making a coin appear. So nothing here, nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. Watch the coin appear.
Wow.
Now, I've already talked to you about how I can make that coin vanish and go behind your ear. We've talked about that, right? I've talked about how I can take the coin, make it disappear, and go underneath your elbow. We've talked about that. But I said that we needed 2 coins. So this is coin number 1. Coin number 2 is right there. So now, we're just going to use 2 coins. It'll be easier to follow with 2. Watch the 2 coins. Do not blink for a second. You see them right there, yes?
Yeah.
Watch. I'm going to go really slowly. Nothing else in my hands. Nothing up my sleeves. Just 2 coins. Now, the 2 coins go over here like this, right? I make this hand into a fist. Watch these 2 coins. When I close my hand around them, touch my thumbs together, one of the coins jumps into this hand.
Ridiculous.
I'll tell you how that works. It's very simple. The 2 coins start in this hand, really they do. Nothing in this hand. Now when you're not looking, I reach in and take one of the coins out and put it over here. That's slow motion, you don't see it go. Full speed, looks like that.
Jesus.
Yes, I go by the name of Craig. Now, again, nothing in my hands, right? Just the 2 coins, just 2 coins. And the idea is that the coin jumps over to there. Now, here's the thing. When I do this, there's a rule in magic, never repeat the trick. I'll do it again. You see one here, you see one here. The 2 coins start over here, you reach over here and it jumps into this hand. It's not like there's anything hidden between my fingers. It's not like there's anything hidden up my sleeves. It's not like I've got more than 2 coins, but the 2 coins can't occupy the same space. So when I put them in the same hand, it jumps over there, which makes logical sense to me, Kat.
I guess,
What doesn't
yeah.
make logical sense is how there's a 3rd one right there. That one just is baffling, frankly.
Where's it been the whole time?
But here's the thing, look. I'm going to finish off by making the coins jump over here, but in slow motion.
Okay.
I'll keep my hand closed. Do you see the 3 coins?
I see the 3 coins.
I'm going to make my hand, hand in a fist around those 3 coins, right? They're going to jump. I'm told you what's going to happen. They're going to go up the sleeve, across the chest, down in the sleeve into this hand. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Say go.
Go.
That's the first one. If there's one over here, how many over here?
2.
No, there's 2 over here, Kat. You need to follow. There's 1 over there. Look, that one there is number 1. This one here is number 2. How many over here?
1.
No, all 3 are over there, Kat. There's nothing. There's nothing at all. Look, big finish. I'll make them disappear. Watch carefully. Don't blink.
Okay.
Don't watch these 2. Don't watch that. Watch this one.
Okay.
Because you know what's going to happen if you watch these 2? You'll miss that one vanish. I mean, you don't want to do that, right? So look, you know where to watch. Don't watch that one. Watch this one. Where are you going to watch?
That one.
Too late. You missed it. The last one is the hardest one. Hold your hand out for me. If I just take that last coin and I do that, I can break it into a little piece of nothing. That's for you. Thank you so much for helping. Kat, you were amazing.
Thank you so much. Incredible. Incredible.
Thank you.
Where are the coins?
Right, so that was a performance of 2 of the routines from the project. Craig's going to give us one last live performance before we start wrapping up.
Yes.
Or before we wrap up. So a couple of people have asked for a few things.
Yeah, sure.
So Carl said, any chance you can show the dollar next to the $half so we can see the size? So
Yeah,
if I
sure.
bring you up full screen.
There you go. So that is a $half and $1. I don't know how. If I put the $half on top, can you see that?
Yep.
Yeah,
Lovely.
yeah. So that's the size. And Harry was saying, once you use the dollar, because I've got the dollar Mirage and the $half, as soon as I go back to the $half from the dollar, it seems like I'm using like 1p coins.
Yeah, it feels
Yeah.
tiny.
They feel tiny. Steve Smith has asked, what would you say the difficulty level of the copper silver routine is?
Honestly, it doesn't. Let me think. It's actually really easy. There's one move at the beginning that's going to set you up, and once you've done that move, everything is done. I'd say, but that move is really easy. Like I showed it my wife, and she was doing it. She could do it immediately. Like I'd say, and she's crap at magic. I'd say like a 3 out of 10, maybe a 3.5. It's very easy.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Mick says, is there another coin set coming out next year, or is the latest one the last?
Do you want to field this, or am I okay to field it?
You can do it.
Okay. We're currently working on another 3 coin sets. I don't know if any one of them will hit in 2024. Maybe at the end of the year we could get one of them out. I don't know. And all 3 of them are very different. It's taking a completely different approach. Actually, all 3 of them, I think that we're working on, and I'm currently workshopping, they're unlike any gaff that you've ever seen before with coins. We said this is a gaff that you might be aware of. That all 3 of them are very different in terms of the gaffiness, aren't they? They're not. They're not anything like. It's not anything like any common gaff that you might be aware of. But what I'm very passionate about is only releasing stuff that's been worked in. So we've been, we've just literally had the prototypes for one of the coin sets, and I've started working it in. The other 2 we've got as well, but it's going to be months. It's going to be, if we're lucky, maybe we'll get something out by 24. I mean, you know more than me, but...
No, it will take a while, but the thing is, one thing to bear in mind is every coin set that comes out is different and it's relevant.
There's no overlap.
Yeah, it's not like we're going to say, oh, everyone that bought the Mirage, throw it away now because this is the Mirage 2. The Mirage is always going to be the Mirage.
I'm never going to do a 2.0 on that.
No.
There's
There's
no
nothing
need.
you could really do for it. It's perfect in what it is. Whatever you're bringing out and whatever we're bringing out in the future, they are different coin sets that will open up different avenues. We're not going to go, this is one trick from the Nightshade, but done with a different coin. It's not going to be like that. We might end up bringing out some silver versions of the tricks, but that's going to be on special order. So let me have a look. Steve Smith said exactly the same as me, really. The Mirage set got him back into coins, really looking forward to working with the Nightshade.
I'm so glad. That's why I do it, because I want more people to do coin magic. And it's a crying shame that more people don't.
Yeah, no, you're quite right. And that is about it. Jim Chopper said he's skint and single, but he's still going to buy them. It's too good.
Yeah.
So, shall we have this performance? Now you're going to perform this with the $half.
Yeah, because a few people asked me to do a routine with the $half. So
okay, so this is a routine.
And this was a request from Thomas. Thomas wanted me to show him the coins through table, which is very exciting. So Thomas, this one is for you, buddy. Only for you and the people watching. So these are $half. They are. They've got Kennedy on one side, and on the other side they've got a little an eagle, but 4 coins altogether, right? The most important thing is the table. Nothing in my hands, nothing up my sleeves, just these 4 coins. But what I'm going to try and do, Thomas, is I'm going to try and take these coins, and one at a time, I'm going to push them through the table, through this table. Now that hand goes underneath to catch the coins, because if I don't catch them, they're going to fall on the floor. You see the 4 coins there, right? Here's what we're going to do. Watch. Don't worry about those 3. Right. Hang on. Let's get this right. There we go. Don't worry about those 3 right there. Watch this one. If I do this, that would be the first one right through the solid table. Now you might have missed it. Most people do. So I'm going to do it again. Let me go slowly. That one is coin number 1. That's coin number 2. This one's coin number 3. Is that fair? This one goes underneath. One's already gone. Don't worry about these 2. Watch this one. That would be the second coin right through the solid table. So what's happening is the coins are going through the table one at a time, right? Now that leaves us with 2. 2 here, 2 here. These 2 go underneath. Do you see those 2 there? Yep. Don't worry about this one. Watch this one. That would be coin number 3. So the last one is the hardest one of the lot. And the reason it's the hardest one of the lot is because you know what's going to happen, right? So I'll tell you what, look, we'll move that right there into the center. These 3 go underneath. This is the final coin. If I told you I could make that last coin go through the table, would that be good? If I didn't even touch it, it's good enough, but not good enough for you, Thomas. So I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to take that last coin and instead, I'm going to put the other 3 up through the table there, buddy. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 coins up through the table. Here we go.
Wowza.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that's cool.
Brilliant. Well, I think that brings us to the end of tonight's live. We've actually done a 2-hour live launch. That's the longest we've ever done.
Yep, that was
Wow.
incredible. Incredible.
And I
Very
could keep
good.
going for another hour, but they want to see I'm a celebrity, get me out of here.
Well, it's only once a year.
Yeah.
So,
It's true. It's true.
All 19 times.
yeah, 19 times, yeah. So, guys, thank you so much for joining us for this live launch. We may actually have a very cheeky live launch happening next week or the week after.
I don't even know what that is.
You will do, because it's one of your favourite.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I love that.
Right.
That's great.
So that might be happening. Keep your eye out on the emails. We've
Yep.
also got a very special academy happening around about the 14th of December, I think, or the 11th of December, something around there. We'll let you know.
Yeah.
And obviously on the 19th of December, we've got the online Christmas party. Join us where we're going to have a massive magic giveaway where we give away over £1,000 worth of magic. And also you'll be learning tricks from Liam Montier, Pig Cake, Craig and Ryland Petty, and who else is sending me? Chris James is sending me a trick as well for you guys to learn. So it's going to be a great night. Come and join us, 19th of December, 7 o'clock, kick-off on YouTube and Facebook.
And you get to see if Andy wins his Christmas bonus.
Yes, you'll get to see if Andy wins his Christmas bonus.
He needs to win it, Pete. Honestly, I'm
I-
starting to get really upset for the
thing
guy.
is, you
Do you know
want
what?
him to win. That's
Yeah,
what's sad.
I'll give him every
You do.
opportunity.
You
to
actually
win.
do. This year, I want him to win. That's
Yeah.
what you said.
I'll
And you said
try
that
my-
every year.
Yeah, And this week I'm really going to try and make him win.
Try.
We'll see.
It's annoying because you actually kick yourself every year.
I do. I feel really bad. Honestly,
I thought him right. I swear to God, I walked upstairs one time. There was sad music playing. I walked in. He's just sitting with just water dripping on his head, just sad music. Doesn't know what to do, can you?
Yeah. As I'm putting the money back in the drawer.
Yeah. It's so sad.
So poor old Andy. See if he wins his Christmas bonus this year.
We will see.
Right. So guys, I think you're all going to join me giving Craig Petty a massive round of applause.
Thank you so much for everyone that's picked it up and everyone that has tuned in and watched. Thank you. And please, like he said, like Pete and Harry said, leave a review because I don't get to see the feedback that you guys are sharing on this. So leave a review on the... right. Leave a review on AlakazamMagicUK and I'll get up tomorrow morning and read it and it'll be amazing. Thank you so much.
Brilliant.
100%.
Thank you so much, guys, and we will see you very soon. And before I go, just want to say, Andy, I truthfully thank you for all your support throughout this year. You've really pushed us forward. As your support has meant everything.
Telling friends, telling people at magic clubs you go to, family, everything, every little thing just means the world. It's incredible.
Okay, I'm a little bit annoyed that Thomas has got a mention here because
the legend, the legend.
Hey!
Look.
Oh.
I will look for anybody that's still watching. I will give you a shout out. And say, if you don't already do so, please follow Thomas on Instagram.
Yeah.
He's got the funniest videos I have ever seen, and he's got like 10 subscribers. And it's almost
a very
as
select group.
It's almost as pathetic as Andy and his bonus. Like, it's terrible. And he does the funniest stuff. Like the other day, he was in a shop, just some random toy shop, and he was taking this like candy cane on a piece of string and just like throwing it from one side of the aisle to the other. And the caption underneath was, right when you order Ryland Petty on Wish.com. Like, it's the funniest. What's your Instagram handle?
Thomas Maloney Magician.
Follow Thomas Maloney Magician. He's brilliant. So and thank you for helping.
We'll check it out.
Yeah. There it is.
And if you need a magician, I've done funerals. Honestly, I've done funerals
as well now.
Right, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We're going to go because Ant and Dec won't wait.
No.
They won't. So, anyway, thanks for joining us. And once again, thank you to Craig Petty for always releasing incredible magic for us all. And we will see you. We're not live again this week, but we're live again next Tuesday.
Might be live on Thursday with our app live. If you don't have the AlakazamMagicUK app, download it. Android or iOS.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Right.
Okay.
We're off.
Cheers, guys.